Today I'm going to react to your favourite rides at Waterworld. So starting off our video with a family raft slide, you guys have picked Ragin Colorado River, and just like heading down the Colorado River, you will begin this adventure by boarding a family raft with up to 1, 2, 3, 4. Basically a lot of people, but being able to share those reactions is just a half of it. Because once you are on that raft, you'll be making your way down many rugged twists and turns, drops and bumps even, all whilst experiencing the amazing Colorado theming and stuff too, even with her squirting the water up at you at the end. That's pretty awesome. Even so, if the raging Colorado River was a little too raging for you, and instead you'd rather take your chances with an Egyptian temple, then look no further than Lost River of the Pharaohs. Arguably the best themed water ride on the entire planet, as it is so good in fact that even with the slide itself being a lot worse than Raging Colorado River, that the bit sandwiched in the middle, yes, this Egyptian temple, full of everything from not just amazing theming, but also hologramic projections, mist, water effects, incredible lighting and so much more, being so amazing that this ride is not just list worthy, but as far as I'm concerned, one of the best rides out there. As much as you cannot have a water park without a family raft slide, or as far as I'm concerned now, a trip with the Pharaohs, you cannot have a water park full stop without a standard body slide. And Pirate Plunge is the most standard body slide you are going to get. And if you notice the standard part, that is because even though yes, you will be going down on your body and shooting out into the water at the end, no matter whether you have chosen the two outer slides, which will send you in a circle formation, or the central one, which will just drop you into the water, you are going to go very, very fast. And that is not even mentioning the fact that you can also race one another, just adding even more fun to this already amazing slide. Who here has ever wondered what it might feel like to be flushed down a toilet? Oh, is that just me? Well anyway, our next attraction, Centennial Basin, will most definitely give you that sensation. As this time, once you have boarded your raft, and for the best experience, we would suggest a singular one, but we'll get onto that in a second, you will begin this adventure by shooting through a tube and a bit of an open air actually, all before coming out into the giant toilet bowl section, which you will rotate around and around and around before coming out the end, sometimes even backwards. And that is the reason why we would suggest a singular tube, as you have got a lot more chance of going down backwards if you are not in a pair. Oh, I'm sorry, was that toilet bowl a little too small for you? Well, do not worry, as our next attraction, Revolution, will have the exact same thing, just on a much, much bigger scale. Therefore, before moving on, a little tip from me would be to ride just one of these, because even though they both have amazing aspects, and this one in particular, being able to guarantee to go down backwards with you being in a 4-person raft, in addition to being able to share all of those reactions, whether the screams when coming down the drop or the excitement when spinning around, similar to the other sides that are also in pairs, with there being other sides like the Lost River, which is so unique, or other rides which are so extreme, you may want to miss out one of them before doing the other ones, and then come back to it. From spinning around within a toilet bowl, to spinning around in a giant toilet bowl, to right now, rocking in a bathtub, we have now got Zoomerang. And I don't care what anyone says, as far as I am concerned, this is the most intense ride at this park. Cause simply walking to this high up those metal stairs is scary enough. Talk about actually dropping straight down into the bath, rocking up the other side, and here comes the Zoomerang part, spinning round, dropping, spinning round, dropping, rising, dropping, rising, dropping, rising, dropping, before you, and probably the other two people, feel like a bath toy. Wait, oh my god, I didn't even realise that. You can also begin this adventure by dropping over the edge. Yes, that very steep edge, completely backwards. Who here is feeling competitive? Well, if so, then we have a side for you. This is Sunset Racer, and this time instead of joining your friends for a family raft side, you'll be racing 7 of them, turning your friends into enemies, frenemies, for a truly amazing experience. And I'm not only talking about the fact that you'll be racing your friends through a series of twisty-turny tubes before a series of giant bumps, which will result in you flying into the air before you go past the finish line and find out who is the Sunset Racer champion. Yet you will be doing all of what I just mentioned on your front. Yes, you heard me right there, guys. You will be doing it on your front, and there are very few rides in the world where you will not get told off for going head first down a slide. So no matter whether you are an ultimate winner, a loser, or are just going down for the ride, you are going to have an amazing time. If you are scared of heights, then it may be best to look away right now, as we have got Skyline Speed, and if you can probably guess by the name Skyline Speed, this ride is both very high and very fast. But do not worry, guys, if the idea of dropping straight down, experiencing that water gushing into your face before coming out of the end is too extreme for you, well, this has you covered, with the other 2 sides in fact sending you through a tube first. But personally, I find them more scary because at least with a straight drop, you know it's coming, whereas in the tube, you will not know whether you have got more tube to come or that giant drop out of nowhere, once again sending you straight down to the bottom with that water in your face and many, many screams. Who here loves coasters? Who here loves slides? Well, I hope you do, you're at a water park. And who here loves both of them? Well, if you answered yes to any of those, then you are going to love Mile High Flyer. This is the park's water coaster, and for anyone who has not done one of these before, well then get ready for an intense experience. Cause similar to both a slide and a coaster combined, you will get to experience the fun and excitement of going down many tubular drops round the bend and of course splashing out into the water, getting you all soaked. However, like a coaster, for starters you will be born in a kind of coaster raft with there being 4 seats staggered back. You will then go up a lift hill, and if that is not coaster enough for you, you will also be going uphill too, meaning A, you will get a lot longer duration, and B, you will quite literally fly miles high into the sky. Therefore, if that does not make you want to ride, I honestly do not know what will. Maybe our next attraction, Roarding Forks, as on this water coaster you will be able to experience all of what we just covered, but whilst also racing someone else. Wow, that is incredible. And so instead of boring you with all of the other amazing parts, let me give you one final tip, which would be to ride this one first, because amongst it building up some very long queues for obvious reasons, if it breaks down, then you missed out on one of the world's best rides. Thank you all for watching, bye bye.